Okay students, now we will talk about the next step of the extraction, that is the smelting. Now students, during the roasting process we have to obtain the cuprous sulfide and the ferrous sulfide. That cuprous sulfide and the ferrous sulfide are known as a roasted ore. Now what happens to the next? Here we will discuss about the definition of the smelting. The further heating of the roasted ore with the sand flux and the coke in the presence of the excess of the air in the blast furnace is known as smelting. Now students, when the roasted ore like the cuprous sulfide and the ferrous sulfide, when further heated in the presence of the excess of the air and the presence of the sand flux and the coke, this process is known as smelting. Now students, here we will discuss about the process of the smelting, that what type of reaction takes place during the process of smelting. Here this is a second heading. It is a highly exothermic process. Therefore, the small amount of the coke is required in this process. In the process, the first cuprous sulfide oxidizes to form the ferrous oxide, which reacts with the sand to form the iron silicate slag, and it is being lighted to raise to the top and it is removed from the upper hole. Now students, as I am saying that in that process smelting, the ferrous sulfide and the cuprous sulfide that are known as roasted ore are heated with the excess of the oxygen. So here we will discuss about the first one, that is the ferrous sulfide. Now students, look at this. Here this is the 2FeS ferrous sulfide when it reacts with the 3 moles of the oxygen. Now students, as you know, there are the total 6 oxygen, in which this I basically Fe, when reacts with the 2 oxygen, they form the ferrous oxide 2FeO. Now what will be the remaining? Here the 2 sulfur from this, when reacts with the 4 oxygen, they form the volatile sulfur dioxide and evolve out in a form of a gas. Now students, here this is the formation of the ferrous oxide. Now student, that ferrous oxide when reacts with the sand, that is known as silicon dioxide, it is converted into the FeSiO3, that is known as the iron silicate slag. Now student, the weight of the slag is very lighter. It is very lighter in nature, so that slag is easily removed out from the upper hole. Now here we will get rid of the impurities, that is the sulfur in a form of the sulfur dioxide, and here the iron oxide is also removed by making the bond with the sulfur dioxide silicon dioxide and form the iron silicate slag, that is further removed out due to its light weight. Now here we will discuss about the second roasted ore. What happens to the second roasted ore, that is a cuprous sulfide. On the other hand, the cuprous sulfide also oxidizes to form the cuprous oxide, which reacts with the unreacted ferrous sulfide to form the cuprous oxide, ferrous oxide and the cuprous sulfide. Here I am just reading the definition of the mat. Just listen to me, flat and highlight it on your book. The cuprous sulfide and the ferrous sulfide form a mixture Cu2s.Fes. This molten mixture is known as matte. Now student, what happens to the next? Now student, the cuprous sulfide, here 2Cu2s, which is a roasted ore, when treated with the excess of the oxygen like the 3O2, it basically converted into the cuprous oxide. Now just look at this. Here this is the cuprous oxide. Here the copper reacts with the here the 4 copper reacts with the 2 oxygen and convert it into the cuprous oxide, and here the remaining 2 sulfur when reacts with the 4 oxygen, it is converted into the sulfur dioxide, that is removed out in a form of gas. Now here students, this sulfur is the impurity. Now here we can detach the sulfur from the copper, because copper is our desired matter. We have to separate it from the sulfur. Now the sulfur is basically form the bond with the oxygen and it is converted into the volatile sulfur dioxide. Now what happens to the next? Now students, there are few amount of the ferrous sulfide that remains in the chamber. Now student, what happens when the cuprous oxide reacts with the remaining ferrous sulfide? It is converted into the cuprous sulfide, and it again form the cuprous sulfide and form the FeO, that is the ferrous oxide. Now student, the combination of the cuprous sulfide and the ferrous sulfide, that the mixture of the cuprous sulfide and the ferrous sulfide is known as MET.